Yes. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for this opportunity. You know, the matter that we are discussing in this particular session is of great national importance, Mr. Speaker. And the CS has responded to my question and said that the matter of identifying a child's potential, strengths and weaknesses is a continuous matter right from grade 1 to grade 9. So just one point. Can we then, if it is a continuous matter, can we be able then to say in which particular pathway we'll place a student even before the summative assessment at grade 9? Because if you have been doing it properly, then we should be able to place a learner even without having any regard to this summative assessment. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Very well. Honorable CS, is that something that you can say a comment on? I know you had run us through the process of identification of a child's pathway from grade 1 to 9, but just in a quick response to what Senator John Yutu is seeking your clarification on, if you may say something.
Yes, thank you for that, Mr. Speaker. Yes, you would get an indication of where the child's pathway or interest is. But also, there are children sometimes who cut across, who have shown competencies across the board. So the weight that I indicated about that is between 0 and 75 that has been building is what actually tilts the balance and the child chooses where to go. But as a school and as a parent, with the continuous assessment that is taking place, you would see where the child is likely to go to. And CBE is designed in a way that there is not going to be a child who does not excel in something. So that we are going to have a transition rate that is slightly going to be higher than what we've ever had. Because in every pathway, you would have something that you would be able to be interested in. And even within the pathways, there are tracks. What we probably need to do, Mr. Speaker, is we probably need to have a retreat between ourselves and the senators here to go through that aspect. In a retreat, we might have more time to explain, and our experts would be there to give you more information. It's a bit complicated, and because of the 844 system, many people thought that if you have 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, you excelled and you have more. But what was important was the weight of the cluster subjects that was between 0 and 75. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable CS. Honorable members, I take note of the time, and we still have got one last question, which I would like to invite Senator Professor Tom Agenda, now that you are present in the chamber, to ask the question number 008.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, question number 008 is directed to the Cabinet Secretary for Education, the Honorable Julius Ongamba. Part A, could the Cabinet Secretary provide a report on government-funded extracurricular and talent development programs in Kisumu County for the period 2022 to date, highlighting measurable achievements such as skills advancement, participation rates, and progression of children into competitive platforms. 2, what systemic challenges have been identified as key barriers in implementing these programs, particularly regarding equitable access for all children, coordination between schools and community centers, and oversight and accountability in program delivery. Part C, how does the ministry ensure efficient deployment of allocated resources for talent development, and what monitoring and evaluation mechanisms are used to detect gaps in efficiencies and underperformance? And lastly, what targeted strategies are in place to ensure inclusion of marginalized or under-resourced children with specific focus on initiatives for sustainable talent identification, mentorship pathways, and long-term support structures? Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, yes, the CS.
Thank you, Professor. Honorable CS, it's your turn to respond to the questions.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I beg to reply to the 4 aspects of the question as follows. Mr. Speaker, the government is committed to promoting extracurricular and talent development programs as an integral pillar of holistic education and learner development. These programs are implemented through structured co-curricular frameworks coordinated by institutions such as the Kenya Secondary Schools Sports Association, the Kenya Primary and Junior School Sports Association, the Kenya Science and Engineering Fair, the Kenya Music Festival and Drama and Films Festival, as well as innovation and creative arts platforms. These initiatives are aligned with a competency-based education framework which emphasizes talent identification, nurturing of learners' abilities, and the development of competencies beyond purely academic achievement. Between 2022 and 2025, Kisumu County has actively participated and recorded measurable progress in government-supported co-curricular programs. At present, 617 public primary schools and 232 secondary schools in Kisumu County participate annually in organized co-curricular activities and competitions. During the 2025 Kisumu County Secondary School Ball Games, 160 secondary schools competed in disciplines including football, volleyball, netball, basketball, lawn tennis, and table tennis. The football competition alone featured over 20 teams with representation from all the sub-counties of the county. In addition, Kisumu County has hosted regional competitions and national co-curricular events under the Kenya Secondary School Sports Association framework, thereby expanding exposure and competitive opportunities for learners. The county has also hosted regional talent training camps organized by the Kenya Academy of Sports, which bring together promising athletes identified through school competitions. In Term 1, for example, of 2026, co-curricular calendar, Kisumu County will be hosting the athletics from primary to senior schools, as well as the special needs sports activities. Through these programs, the learners develop competencies in athletics and team sports, in performing arts and creative expression, in leadership, teamwork and discipline, and also sportsmanship and national cohesion. The Kenya Academy of Sports has conducted 2 regional talent camps in Kisumu, attracting more than 500 student athletes from across the Nyanza region. These camps provide specialized training in discipline such as football, basketball, volleyball, tennis, rugby, and swimming. The ministry maintains a working arrangement with the Kenya Academy of Sports to facilitate talent identification, mentorship, and elite athlete development. Through this collaboration, promising student athletes are identified and enrolled in specialized training pathways. For example, in December 2025, a regional elite camp was held at Kisumu Boys High School, where student athletes received specialized coaching from national team trainers. In addition to technical sports, training participants were mentored and taken through life skills programs aimed at supporting their long-term development. The ministry ensures inclusivity in these programs by engaging all schools without discrimination. Talent scouting is also conducted by qualified scouts and includes learners from diverse backgrounds, including students with special education needs and disabilities. The structured national school competition framework enables learners to progress through successive levels, namely ward and sub-county competitions, county championships, regional competitions, national championships, and the East African Schools Games. Kisumu County learners have consistently progressed through these levels, and the notable outcomes are as follows: 2 students securing soccer scholarships at Masinde Muliro University of Science and Technology, 3 female athletes joining the Harambee Starlet Development Program, 13 learners selected to participate in the Kenya Academy of Sports Elite Camp in Nairobi. In the performing arts, Kisumu County schools have also recorded commendable achievements. Schools such as Onjiko Boys High School, Chulaimbo Boys High School, St. Mark's Obambo Secondary School, Kisumu Girls High School, and Rai Kanyaika Primary School have represented the county at the Drama Festival state concerts between 2023 and 2025. Similarly, Otienoyo Secondary School, Kochogo Mixed Secondary School, Rai Kanyaika Primary School, and Migosi Primary and Junior School have participated in the Kenya Music Festival national platforms. Learners with special needs education from Kisumu County have also progressed to the national level of competitions between 2022 and 2025, demonstrating the inclusive nature of these programs. In 2025, Agai Secondary School qualified for the East African Secondary School Soccer Championship, while Kisumu Girls High School and Rai Kanyaika Primary School advanced to the East African Drama Festivals. These achievements contribute to the broader national development agenda under Kenya's Vision 2030, which recognizes sports and creative industries as important drivers of youth empowerment, social cohesion, and economic development. Mr. Speaker, while the progress recorded is encouraging, the ministry recognized several systemic challenges that continue to affect the optimal implementation of the extracurricular and talent development programs. We continue to work with stakeholders to progressively address these challenges. Mr. Speaker, firstly, these challenges include infrastructure and resource constraints, which remain a big challenge in some schools. A number of institutions lack adequate sports fields, modern training facilities, specialized equipment, and trained coaching personnel. Secondly, there is unequal access to opportunities, which continues to persist in some instances, particularly for learners in under-resourced or geographically remote schools who may have limited exposure to structured competitions and professional training opportunities, such as learners who do not have standard sports kits like adequate tennis and badminton kits. Thirdly, we have challenges in coordination occasionally arising among stakeholders that include schools, community sports clubs, county governments, and national sports federations. Strengthening partnerships among these actors remain our priority. Fourthly, we have integrity and compliance challenges, which have historically arisen from the use of manual registration systems, which were vulnerable to irregularities such as impersonation, age cheating, and falsified documentation. To address this, the ministry introduced the mandatory digital registration of student athletes through the Kenya Secondary School Sports Association portal, which is integrated to our National Education Management Information System. This digital platform enables verification of learners against official education records and significantly enhances transparency and integrity in competitions. Mr. Speaker, on monitoring, the ministry has established a comprehensive governance and accountability framework to ensure efficient deployment of resources and effective monitoring of extracurricular programs, and programs implementation is also coordinated through institutional structures, including the Director of Field Coordination and Co-curricular Activities, regional co-curricular committees, county co-curricular